aka Des Rant. This is just a fun one tonight. I'm still working on the. I'm having a beer. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm still working on the trans mass shooting thing. It's taking a little bit more time than I thought it was going to take. Hopefully by Wednesday, 7:30 Central Time, I'll have that one. The fact is, at the end of the day, I'm trying my best to. I'm not used to having homework anymore. First and foremost, when I go live, I usually know what I want to say already. It's usually just writing down some notes. It's up here, looking at my notes, spewing it out here. And yes, spewing is the right word for that, actually. Because I know what I want to say. But for this one, I want to actually get the real bread and butter, the biscuits and gravy of what actually happened. What I have is going to be 9 different shootings. The one says the person was not trans, identifies as a male, but wearing female clothing, so I guess a cross-dresser. I don't know. Pictures of him wearing women's clothes, but says he's a man, so it's a cross-dresser. Like, right, tonight it's not going to be a long one, because we could talk about the RFK Senate hearing. It's kind of funny because he just wants to get it out there for the people to actually make their own decision. That's basically all there actually is to it. And of course, they're drilling him. And like I said, nothing really to see here. I will never say it. People tell me. So that's why I'm actually having a beer and just talking some shit tonight. Tonight's one of those fun ones where you guys can ask me questions. And let's be honest, those are the fun ones. If I know the answer. I got my iPad right here, so it's perfect. It is stupendous, as Barney would say. Yes, the dinosaur. Yeah, I've been looking that up. Now that we're actually in the school season, let's talk about that, shall we? School season. I mean, for you parents out there, you have to be freaking so damn excited at this point. I mean, back to school, back to school. For you guys, it's like, finally they're back. Not here at home. Let me ask, how's it going? How's it going? It's one of those things where it's funny as hell because, let's be honest, you enjoy them at home throughout the summer. But then again, you actually enjoy it when you actually have some alone time or whatever. I would never say it, people tell me. So, by the way, this coming Wednesday at 7:30 Central Time, I will be doing my trans mass shooting thing. I've been working on it for a beat. And 7:30 Central Time this Wednesday, I will have it where I will be going live. It's one of those things where, how's it going, everybody that's actually just joining us? This one's actually one of those things where I think a lot of you are going to want to watch. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe to this channel. Sharing is caring. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I got to do the lemon juice challenge. And once I get to 500 subscribers, so sharing is caring, and care the shit to piss off Karens. And it's funny, I do the whole bulb of garlic. The fact is, that'll be a fun one. I tried it once. I appreciate it, brother or sister, Caesar. I don't know. Nowadays, actually, we're going back to common sense days where people are using common sense now. The fact is, we're having some fun here. So this Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time, I will be. There's been 9 trans mass shootings since 2018. Oh yes, the lemons. It's not as bad as the apple cider vinegar that I did. All you guys got to do is scroll through the archives of Des Rant and watch that one. I threw up an hour after doing 6 shots of that crap. Not pleasant. And tonight's one of those lives where I'm not serious. If you guys have any questions, ask me something. Maybe I know the answer. Otherwise, I got my iPad right here. I'm having a beer. I was like, I don't care. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, right now, this is just a fun one. Shooting the shit. Because I haven't been live in a beat. So, and Thursday night is usually when I go live. It's one of those things where I haven't been in my office since the last time I went live, to be honest. It's like, bloody hell. The fact is, when it comes to those trans shootings, the only reason why I'm doing this one is because the last one happened in Minnesota. So I'll be doing a little bit of deep diving in that one, especially being that was just recently, and that'll be the most recent on the news as well. Like I said, Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time. It's one of those things where you got to understand what the hell's going on. Let's be honest. We all know it's a mental illness. But at the end of the day, there's also more to it. And like I said, hopefully you guys get to enjoy that one. Well, not really enjoy, but you'll learn certain things. And turns out one of those shootings was not like the others that I've seen so far, but most of them actually happened in schools. But of course, we knew that already. But I don't want to give too much away because that's for Wednesday night. So that's basically how I look at it. So if you want to see that one, subscribe to the channel. It'll be beautiful. And the fact is, like I said earlier, this means I actually had to do some homework. When I go live, usually I don't. I just take notes. But for the ones I'm doing on Wednesday night, I'm actually halfway done with my looking stuff up. So at the end of the day, that'll be the fun part because I don't like homework. I didn't like school. So let's talk a little bit about the RFK Jr.'s Senate hearing today. Because to me, that was hilarious. First and foremost, all he wants is for the people to make up their own decision whether or not all these three-letter agencies are actually doing their job. The CDC and any other freaking thing that deals with chemicals and that kind of bullshit. I could do a better voice of his, but I'm not going to try it tonight. That's when I was like, I don't want to butcher it tonight. But the fact is, they're pissed because he's actually going after him. Oh, really? He's a fucking moron? Really, brother? I think he's actually about to actually exploit a lot of stuff. You're damn right. You have to wait till Wednesday night to figure that shit out. So are you a teacher or something that you actually enjoy school? Or are you still in school? Fact is, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Teach his own. Homework was a bitch. You get home from an 8-hour day or 7.5-hour day. Well, because I had an hour-long bus ride home, so it was like over 8 hours. And then you got to do homework. Oh boy. Well, then I might have to do some research. I'm just looking at this whole thing. So, what side of the spectrum are you actually? Because everybody knows that I'm a conservative. Concerns about RFK. So, what is your biggest thing about RFK that you don't like about this whole thing? Is it the fact is with the vaccines? Is it? I'm just trying to read some of the stuff right here because I would like to know. At the end of the day, that's what this whole thing is about. It's a platform of actually why people don't like certain somebody. It's actually Robert F. Kennedy, actually. He's the one that Trump put him actually in for, what the hell is it actually? He's going after basically like drugs and stuff. And yes, I'm looking at my iPad. I don't actually have stuff dropped down here. So sorry if I don't actually have all the information. I was thinking about talking about him, but I was not expecting somebody to say that I was an idiot. So this should be a fun one. So if you enjoy this, subscribe to the channel so you can mock me on Wednesday nights. Because that's when I'm doing my homework. I don't say it, people tell me. Quite frankly, people tell me. That's how I always look at it. Okay. The fact is, he's trying to go after like the Chinese virus vaccine type of bullshit. The fact is, there is no proof that the damn thing is working. And people are literally dying from the damn vaccine. You don't see much of them anymore because all the ones that actually had probably bad hearts are already dead. Or people never went all the way to the whole point of being that special. They realized it was just a a drug that was not really helping. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Oh yeah, he left too already, huh? Nobody wants to stay and play with us. Nobody wants to stay and play with us. Oh man, yeah, this is just a short one. I just wanted to go. I just want to do a short one because I haven't been on here a beat. Like I said, I have been doing some research actually on those shootings, and it's there's a couple of questions I have where I will be talking about on Wednesday nights. Where it's like bloody hell. I'm gonna just turn this off because I won't be on here much longer. The fact is, like I said, you're gonna have to watch it on Wednesday, see what you guys think. That's gonna be actually my probably my most serious live that I'll actually ever do so far on here. When I gotta like usually when I come on here, like I said, I already know what I'm gonna say, but for this one, I had to do some homework. That's the reason why I said I don't miss school at all. I hated homework, but who actually loves school for homework? You went there for seeing your friends and having that big square piece of pizza. That's basically the trans shootings that's been happening in America. That'll be on Wednesday night. Like I've told people, if you want to see that live, subscribe to this channel so you make sure you don't miss it at 7:30 Central Time. Doing my plug-in as much as I possibly can because you know what? Sharing is caring, and that's one of the ones you're going to share because I know I'm going to piss off a lot of Karens. I would never say it, people. Quite frankly, they tell me. I would never say it otherwise, people tell me. It's going to be enlightening, I think. Well, not really enlightening, but informational-wise. And at the end of the day, I'm still going to try to have some fun with it because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a half-assed comedy show. So it's old and new. That's the thing about it. It's old and new news. Because the shooting in Minneapolis just happened last week. From 2018 until last week. And there's a lot of other stuff out there that we don't know about. But then you got to do a lot more deeper dive digging. And for right now, I'm just doing this one. And if people are going to want me to do more of that stuff, it'll be less lives. But then again, recently I've not been live that much. I've been busy. It sucks. But, being busy, you still stay out of trouble half-ass. But I think for the nights, I think I'm done. I plan on... How about this? I don't plan on going live Saturday. I will go live on Saturday. I'm not sure when. Whether maybe Saturday morning, maybe Saturday afternoon, maybe Saturday afternoon. But I will go live on Saturday. No more, maybe. Done with that bullshit. I will have a few topics to talk about that night. And I might see if I can't get either North or Mr. Rogers on. Because we've not tried that in a while. Have a couple topics to talk about. Go that direction. So Saturday at certain points, I will probably do a shorts Saturday morning because it'll probably be either the afternoon or evening, which will probably be the evening, to be honest, if I get somebody else on here. So let's go with that. Sunday, who knows? Sunday, fun day. We've done that one live in the morning, really early in the morning. That was like 6 minutes long. We'll decide where we go on that one. But tomorrow night I bowl, and by the time I get home, it's late. Actually, usually around 11:30, 12 o'clock. But at the same time, I don't know if people want to watch, especially on a Friday night anyway. But by the way, I think we're going to close her down. I love you guys, and I do appreciate you guys. Until Saturday sometime. First, I'll be doing the shorts, and then we'll be going live. Until next time, peace out, and like always, happy holidays.